Hello everyone, Tutu Mora here with the Y, bringing you tools to feel well in your body, mind, and spirit. So today we're taking 5 minutes to relieve some of the pressure and tension that can build in the jaw and the neck that can accumulate into a headache later on in the day. You won't need any props, you can sit or stand, and we're just gonna get right to it. So today we're just gonna start with a little bit of self-massage, and we're gonna start right at the bridge of the nose here, just gently massaging this space. And then we're gonna slide down the nose to the throat once, twice, and 3 times. Then we're gonna take it right behind the ears, just massaging that whole space behind the ears. And then we're gonna also take that down to the neck once, twice, and 3 times. Then we're gonna take it right at the base of the skull here, those 2 little dimples that you feel right where the skull meets the top of the spine. And again, we're just gonna massage that space. Nice and gentle, noticing what tension might exist there. And then once again, massaging here, and we're gonna bring it down once, twice, and 3 times. So we're going to stretch out the jaw a little bit right now. So you can either bring your hands to your temples here, supporting your head, or you can just bring your fingertips to your jaw, whatever you find most supportive. And we're just going to open the jaw as much as feels comfortable. So stopping wherever you feel any tension or tightness. And closing it again. Let's do that 2 more times. Last time. Nice. And if you're prone to clenching your jaw a little bit, see if you can bring your tongue to the roof of your mouth, right between your 2 front teeth, and put a little bit of pressure there so you have just a little bit of space between your upper and lower rack of teeth. And just let it hang out there and see if you can make that a habit of having that position of your tongue to avoid putting that pressure on your teeth. So something to think about as you sit at your desk, as you go about your day. So what we're gonna do next is a little bit of a stretch for the cervical spine here. And you're again gonna bring your hands around to the base of your skull, supporting right underneath your cheekbones here. And you're gonna wanna bring your head back. So imagine thinking of your throat sitting slightly behind your heart space. So tucking the chin here, you're gonna tuck that chin into your neck, and you're just gonna gently lengthen through the crown of your head. And you're not necessarily pulling your fingers, but rather you're supporting that lengthening through the crown of your head. And releasing here. And we'll take that a couple more times, perhaps inhaling as you lengthen. And of course, this is a very small movement. And I'll just show you also to the side that your head is quite tucked, chin to the throat. And you're really just gently lengthening. Last time. And release. So last thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna bring one arm out to the side, and you might want to think about where you feel the most stretch. It could be slightly in front of you, it could be slightly behind you, it could be above or below kind of your shoulder line, but feel into where that most feeling of stretch is. And once you find it, you're gonna let your shoulder drop. Think about that throat again resting behind the heart. And let's just reach through the fingertips. Bringing that ear towards that same shoulder, deepen that reach. And then ear towards the opposite shoulder. Breathing into that stretch. Let that shoulder rest, keeping that throat behind the heart. And we'll take little head circles here. In one direction, and then the other direction. Letting that arm rest, and let's take that to the other side. Finding that degree of stretch that feels the most, almost where you find it all the way down your arm. So again, this could be slightly above or below your shoulder, could be in front or behind the midline of your body. Find where that is, and then reach through the fingers. Ear towards that same side, deepen that reach, let that shoulder drop. Again, take that throat behind the heart space. And then ear towards opposite shoulder. Breathing, finding those little head circles in one direction and the other direction. Head back to center, drop that arm, notice the difference, and I hope you found this supportive, and I'll see you back here next time on the YZ YouTube channel. Take care.